Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. Workers are on strike at a Venice health and rehab facility today as they call for a higher minimum wage.
Employees at the Bay Breeze Health and Rehabilitation Center have been picketing since 7 o'clock this morning. And as ABC 7's Bobeth Yates reports, they plan to be out in full force for several more hours.
It's a 24-hour strike that includes 19 facilities owned by Consulate Healthcare.
The group of healthcare employees took to the streets. Their concern, better pay.
Everybody here, these are housekeepers, dietary workers, laundry workers, CNAs, floor techs. They're all here. They're all here. They all need a raise.
Gladys Charles is among the protesters, demanding wages be increased to $15 an hour.
We're trying to make sure they have enough money to feed their families. Because right now they don't. We got people still making $8.05 an hour. You know, single people, single parent people, and they can't live off that.
The group is represented by the 1199 Service Employees International Union, and their strike comes after more than 6 months of contract negotiations. Tavon Rivley is among the protesters who says their paychecks just aren't cutting it.
I have 2 kids, a girl and one on the way, and it's hard making a living. Even with my fiance, it's still not enough, and working $9.45 an hour is not enough to pay the bills.
Protesters tell ABC 7 that during negotiations, their parent company, Consulate Healthcare, came to the table with an offer of a 1% increase. But that wasn't enough to meet the union and its workers' needs.
The cost of living is going up, so it's getting more expensive with daycare, diapers, trying to keep food in the house.
In response, Consulate Healthcare sent us this statement. While we are disappointed in the union's decision to strike, the continuity of patient and resident care will remain unaffected thanks to the combined efforts of our dedicated staff and compassionate fellow care center volunteers. The statement went on to say they will continue to work in good faith, as they have always done, to find a resolution. In the meantime, protesters remain adamant about their position.
We're not out here for nothing. We really need our bosses to really take this into consideration. It's time to stop giving us pennies. We need dollars.
19 of the 81 care centers owned by Consulate Healthcare are involved in the strike, and protesters are expected to picket until 7 a.m. Friday morning. Bobeth Yates, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.